What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Flash video. So yes, this is another Savitar video, but I've seen a lot of rumblings on social media about is Barry Allen Savitar. Now I did a video on this 3 months ago, so a lot of things has changed. We've had quite a few episodes obviously since then, so let's take a look at what has changed. And we have also had the show's creators and the people behind the show actually mention that the reveal is coming later and is obviously a huge thing, and they mentioned that it is one of the biggest things that they have ever actually done. So they've also said that it's going to be very shocking as well. So obviously having Barry Allen as a huge villain is very shocking, of course. So let's take a look. So one of the rationales for the reason that we haven't actually had the reveal yet is because that this one is the most shocking to date. So they're comparing it to Reverse Flash. We also obviously had Zoom as well, and these came earlier. But what is shocking here is that they haven't actually revealed it just yet, and we may only get a hint of it, the identity of Savitar, in the Once and Future Flash episode. So this is really weird that they haven't actually done this, and I do find it odd as well. Now, hear me out here. This is possibly not for the fact that they want to make it right at the end, but because if Barry Allen is actually the Future Flash and is, of course, that Future Flash from the comics and then turns into Savitar, well, it does make sense that they want to humanise Barry as much as possible. Now, this would lead to a shocking reveal. Obviously, we've had him strive and even propose to Iris West and do all kinds of things and risk everything to try and save her. But if this then turns out to be that this is his future self who has gone mad, well, that would be shocking as hell, wouldn't it? Another thing that we have learnt is that, well, Savitar is unhealthily obsessed with Wally West. He helped create Wally's powers, and he has also been just completely crazed and sees him as the key of fixing everything. So could this be that Barry possibly turns rogue in the future, or Wally has actually let him down? And all of this is really a game to get at Wally West, as we saw him with the visions. So could we see a fracture in the friendship and the bromance in the future? And this is all done, literally, like I said, to get back at Wally. Now, it would make a lot of sense because, well, they have had this whole relationship leading up to this, and the only other person who really seems to be interested in Wally as much as Savitar is HR. But what if it is actually Barry and he is trying to remove someone who is almost as powerful as himself from the chessboard? Now, one detail that has actually come out of the recent episodes is the fact that, well, Savitar is actually human. So it's not some kind of crazy, super weird alien construct thing or whatever. It's actually a human person under that armour, and the armour wasn't actually seemingly created by the Speed Force, as some people had suspected, but we don't know for certain yet. But this is just another reason why it could actually be Barry. It is definitely a human person, but then again, this does also lead credence to a Harrison Wells theory, as in HR, that version. Now, another hint is the fact that, well, he has said that he knows everything that has happened. So Savitar has lived this life and he has seen absolutely everything, which is a very strange thing because, well, everything that is happening now has happened because of him. So that's very interesting. It does make it obvious that it is someone on the show who is actually Savitar, to be honest. Or perhaps it is actually a future person of someone who is on the show. So we get some kind of craziness there. So what is happening there? That is mad. Because like I said, he has affected time in some way, shape or form. Now, another hint that is really, really strange is the fact that, well, when we first heard the character of Savitar come through our friend Julian, he actually said, "I am the future Flash." Now, this could be taken two ways because we never actually saw this written down. So, the comma is the almighty thing in English language. So, that was terrible English as well. I know, you're going to let me know in the comments probably. But it is very, very strange the fact that, well, he says, "I am the future Flash." Now, this could easily be a red herring. This could be something deliberately laid down to confuse everyone. I'm not surprised at that, but it is a very big nonetheless. Now, something which is also possibly forgotten if you haven't watched Legends of Tomorrow is the fact that, well, he actually warned us. He said in 2056 to not trust him, and not trust him they did. So, could this be that, well, he has warned us that he has somehow turned evil or been possessed? Now, this could be that he has been possessed by the Speed Force, because the Speed Force was actually pretty pissed off at Barry. So this could be the way that he turns evil. Could it be that the Speed Force is possessing him, and he has actually managed to be able to get in contact with the past and say, "Don't trust him," because perhaps this is the point where time or Speed Force starts to corrupt him somewhat. So that is it for this theory and this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.